Okay, this is day 28 and this is Samos. We're just leaving. We're on our way out of town. So today is the day we get to Sarria, and Sarria is basically the 100-kilometre mark to Santiago. The influx of tourists into Sarria is due to the fact that if you only do 100 kilometres you can still be eligible for your Compostela. So we're expecting when we arrive there that there's going to be suddenly a lot of tourists, a lot of pilgrims on the Camino. She's having a stretch. So the river coming out of Samos, the Sarria River, it's looking beautiful here. They've got a big swimming pool over there. It does look good. They've used this slate. Everything is using heavy slate. So these tables are thick slate. The barbecue's made from slate, except for the hot plate, which there isn't one at the moment. The bridge is made of slate. Hang on. Alright, so beautiful sunny day, and just get Shaz in the mood to sniff some roses.
No smell.
There we go, 126.22 kilometres on the way. A sunny day. So the pilgrims are all coming past these points. So for years and years, all the pilgrims have been putting up their little crosses on any fence they see. I've been noticing that all along the Camino. Whenever you see a fence, you'll see a cross somewhere that someone's put in. And this one's probably one of the most extensive ones I've seen. Goes all the way along. It's like this has already been 100 metres and it's still going. Crosses. It's funny, we're all just discussing what we're going to do next week when we finish walking, and then we're all a bit confused what we're going to do. What are you going to do?
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk? But probably not as far. We'll probably just walk around the city centre.
Why don't we get some bikes?
Get some bikes, yeah? Alright, so I was going to video walking up this, but Kench just yelled down that it's really slippery, so it's like a slippery slope. It's a slide.
Oh, it's a bumpy slide.
Yeah, alright, I'm going to put the camera away because I think I need my sticks for this one. Alright, you're going to come last, are you?
Yeah,
and video me
I was
going
going
up.
to, yeah. I thought you said it was flat today.
Well, just
Sort
a
of flat.
little hill.
Little hill. Look, you can be hygienic,
Yeah, so
which is really nice.
So we're just on the trail. That's Annie's standing up on the Camino there, and there's a sign saying, you know, pilgrims, come and get a stamp on your passport and have a coffee and a wine or a banana or a cake and just leave a donation. So, beautiful sunny day, we're going to take advantage and we'll leave a donation. Okay, Marza, maybe. Casa que Marja. Anyway, this is where we just had a little roadside stop, so it's, yeah, coffee,
So good.
wine, cold water, bananas, cakes.
Mine was good.
The wine was good, and it's like just walking off the road.
Yeah. Donation in the box.
Alright. So now we're just descending down through the forest. It's the colours are amazing, so I had to stop and take a video. So come out of the forest and you see these spectacular little villages. I don't even know which this one is. It's got a church.
And firewood.
There's that slate. Everything's made from it. Like, here's something interesting. Look at the roof of this church and how they tie the slate. The top pieces of slate are tied together Looks like a spine of a whale or something.
It's so cute.
Not just the dog whisperer, but the chicken whisperer. This must be all. That's the hens, and there's all the roosters hanging out over here. Who's the head rooster? Oh no, here he comes. I'd say that'd be head rooster. This dude. Yep, coming on over.
In fact, there's almost no villages of any substantial facilities until Sarria.
Yeah, they're all pretty small. What a difference a bit of sun makes. Look at this. We're about close. We're coming up to the halfway mark. It's been an easy walk so far, but this side of Sarria is just pretty easy roads. That one bad rocky ascent, slippery ascent, but generally pretty good. So I think anyone starting at Sarria and going through is probably missing some of the more spectacular bits of countryside, but we'll wait and see what we get after Sarria. This is pretty good though. So the sign says fishing allowed on not this side but this side. Wouldn't mind sitting back all day and having a little fish. It's a pretty good bit of country to be sitting around in. So I reckon there's a fella in the Pilgrim's office, wherever that is in Santiago or whatever, having a bit of a smirk, because look at this, he said, I want the signpost right down to the third decimal place, 122.116. Who's checking? I don't know. The sound of the birds never stops, does it?
Great, I love it.
So we're just wandering along the Camino, and I spotted this looked like a quarry, and I think that's what it is. It's a quarry for sure. I think it might have been a slate quarry. That's where all that slate comes from. Looks pretty ancient. Doesn't look like it's been worked for a long time, but everything is built from it. And back on the Camino. I'm on my own. Alright, little town of Perros. Perros is dogs. Dog. I wonder if there's any dogs. Oh, sure enough, there's Shaz patting a dog. Oh, this gorgeous doggy, eh?
He wants a pat from you too.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at you. Alright, I'll give you a pat. Come on. Here you go. Get one from every pilgrim. You'll be laughing, wouldn't you? One behind the ears. There you go. He's a beauty. Look at you. Oh.
And this ear, don't forget that ear. I'll get that ear for you.
What a beauty. Perros.
Yeah, you're gorgeous. Bye-bye.
What a beautiful little laneway.
He goes, hey?
What a beautiful little laneway.
Goes back to his thing.
He's a friendly doggy. He's the Lord Mayor of Perros. Perros. Oh, so seeing that dog as we came in was pretty cool. Little ambassador for the town. There's a nice little fixer-upper if you're planning on moving to Perros. But they've got that excellent little trail for the pilgrims to walk down, coming in. It's an old settlement. Look at the age of some of these roofs. There's our yellow arrow. What, you found some more dogs?
Farmhouse down
Oh yeah, it's a beauty.
Yeah,
Push it again. It's like
that's a loose rock there on that one.
maybe. Yeah.
But some of this stuff, it's spongy as.
Is it spongy?
Yeah. It's a cool. Watch out for the mud bog at the bottom of the street.
You need to make a mattress to sleep on. Peel off some moss and put
Looks-
them down. And,
It's a bit treacherous down this end.
yeah, they had that flashing. There was a big sign there about employment creation up there. And
So this walk from Samos to Sarria is turning out to be one of my faves. Weather's probably been one of the factors, but it's just got some beautiful little villages, and the paths we've been walking along have been sensational, just leafy and green and cool, patches of sun. A mix of really old houses and some really new modern updates to them, like this one. So nice. This section not to be missed if you're going to do the Camino. Top up your water. These old ancient villages. These are quite a lot of these overgrown ones. But we're still getting the colours and the birds and the odd bit of farm machinery. So obviously there's a bit of farming going on around the place still. There we go, here's the town. Old village. He's definitely a guard dog.
the barking one.
There's a rattly old tractor. Which side are we going? We're going to go this side. Veggie gardens. It's like, what do you reckon it is? Broccoli? So that was the small town at Aguida we left behind, and we're making our way to Sarria. I think we're about 4 k's, and it's got us by the road. So it's pretty level, not many hills, it's just meandering our way in. So it's a pretty easy run today. Could even take the cake as one of our easiest runs yet, Shaz. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
And after yesterday, anything's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, there's our goal. It's within easy walking distance now, probably only a k or so, and we found this very convenient rest stop, which I'm sure we'll be able to find a cold beverage very close to the end of the day's travel. Everyone's loving the sun. First bit of sun they've seen for a few days, so everyone's lapping it up. So this is the Rio Sarria again, the same river we've been bird dogging all the way down from the mountain, from Casa Quiroga. Back up in Bidwedo, we hit the bottom of the mountain there and hit the Sarria River, and this is where she comes to, Sarria. Sarria's a bit of a established city, fair few apartment buildings, beautifully laid out. Yeah, it's the same one we've seen all week, mate.
I don't know. No,
It's the Rio Sarria.
Probably the other one somewhere into it.
Oh, there's fish.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's excited. We're near local supermercado. Another one down the end of that street. So we're getting close to our apartment in Sarria. We've got a 2-bedroom one, and it's got all the facilities, washing and everything else, so we can get ourselves cleaned up, ready for the next 5 days. Okay, that might be us. So there's this old matey that's rented his apartment out to us. He's recommended this Pulperia Marisol, which is a Octopus speciality bar restaurant. And so we were thinking, well, let's come and try it out. So we made our way down and And we walk in and you can smell the really strong smell of octopus, and it's got everyone going. Everyone's excited. Yeah. So this is it. We got the octopus. Pero está bien. Autograph.
Sí, sí,
Sí,
está
sí.
bien.
Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh, so good. Okay, we're gonna eat.
No, well, I asked her.
Here they come.
She could bring some potatoes.
Pick up some potatoes.
Cacello.
Cachella.
En Galicia, cacello.
Cualquier patata.
Esto, cacello, todo eso. Luego, fritas,
Como patatas
asadas.
bravas.
No.
Casi porque...
Sí, bueno, pero claro. ¿Van a querer un poquito de pan?
Sí.
Vamos a ver en el aceite.
Sí.
Filling that up beautifully.
Ok.
¿Y si tienes limón? ¿Los trozos de limón tienes?
Sí. ¿En rodajitas?
Sí.
Bueno, look at this. What a feast. All right, let's get into some bit of pulpo. Made it Sarria, the last stretch.